Alright, we are back. So in my last video I just made a Google form, and the form that I made was a reading survey. And now I am at the point where I want to share that survey with my students. And the way that I am going to go about doing that is by sharing the link for this survey. So in my Google Drive, I'm going to pretend that I have got a folder set up for my class, and I've shared this folder with all of my students. So when they are logged into Google Drive, they can see this and they can see everything that I put into this folder. So now I'm going to go ahead on my side of things, go into my folder, and right now there's actually nothing in here. So I'm going to create my first thing within my class folder, and that is going to be a document. Alright, and I am going to call this document Form Links. And this will just be a document that I will have students refer to throughout the year for different links. And today I want them to access the reading survey. There we go. Reading survey. And I've already copied that link by hitting Command C. Now I'm just going to go ahead and paste that link right here, Command V, and there it is. Alright, and so now when students go into my class folder, they'll see this document right here, and I actually haven't titled it yet, so we will call the document Form. I'll just call it Forms. Keep it nice and simple. There, so now when we flip back into Miss Polta's class, we see that folder, and let me see if I refresh if the name will update here. Look at that, there it is, Forms. So now students will open up that document and they can see the link for that form, and all they have to do is click on it, go ahead and open it up, and now they will be ready to fill out the form. So I'm going to say that I read for, we'll say, an hour each night, Monday through Friday, so maybe I read for 5 hours every week, and I really like realistic fiction. Now, as I'm looking at this survey that I created, I already realized a mistake that I made as the teacher. I should have included a field where the students can type in their name, because as these results get sent back to me, it would be nice to know who said what. So we'll just go ahead and hit submit as if we were a student filling this out right now. But if I wanted to actually go back and change that form, this is what I could do. I'll go back into my drive and we will go to my recent items. I think it should hopefully show up there. Miss Polta's class forms. And I am, now that I'm looking at it again, I'm actually going to click right up here where it says edit this form, because I want to be able to have the students type in their names for me. So now I'm back in edit mode, and I can see the first 2 questions that I've already got, but I'm going to add one more item, and I'm going to call this name. And maybe I'll actually have them separate. I'll have them do first name, and they'll just answer with text. That looks okay. We'll make this required. Hit done. And then we'll add an option for last name as well. Again, they'll just type in text. We'll make that required and hit done. So they'll type in their first and last name, and then if I drag these, I can actually change the order. So maybe I want them to do their first name and then their last name. So I'm just clicking and dragging. They move around on the screen there, and I like that order better. So they do their name, hours, favorite, genre, and then we will go ahead and hit send form again. And I don't think the link has actually changed. I think it'll just be updated. So if I paste it in here again, it looks like this is a lot of gibberish, but it's the same exact form, so you actually don't have to repaste that link. It will just save those changes, so the next time the kids go in there, they should see the updated version. And just because I'm curious, I'm going to go ahead and test it out and see what it looks like now. Woohoo! There we go. Now I see my first name, last name, hours, and favorite genre. So I like that better. Now I will be able to know who is answering the questions. All right. So that is how you share the links. Like I said, it works really well to just have that folder set up that you share with your kids. And then I just keep that running document of different links. And so I might have a reading survey, and then maybe in a couple weeks I make a different form, and perhaps it's a reading quiz. So then I'll just label that and then paste the new link down below. And it's kind of nice to have a running record, because then if kids get behind or they forget to do something, they can just go back into this document and they see all of those different links as the year goes through. So that is how sharing forms works. Let me know if you have any questions. Thanks.